energy and matter and how it flows in and out of each system. So I mainly focus on river flooding. Also, another type of flooding is caused by earthquakes and tsunamis. But river flooding, if you have, this is a scale model of Roaring Brook, and it has a bunch of river streams coming into one. And here, as you can see, there's one going into another that's going into that one. And the more, if this one isn't that large, and say it's about in real life it's only about this big, and the other one's the same size, when they get together, they can have a large enough energy mass that they will go faster downhill into the main river, which could give that more energy. And since these three meet, that would make a big energy source, which would come down and meet with all of these right here, and that would potentially get enough water to start flooding out onto the bank. And if it flooded out onto the bank would start to collapse, also known as a landslide, and it would go into the river and it would become bigger. Also, the bigger the river, the less vulnerable it is to flooding. And alright, yeah. Now it's time for a demonstration. Okay. I'm sorry about this, but 2 of you can't participate in this.
5 volunteers from the audience.
6.
6 volunteers.
You, I don't know your name. Bree, Louisa,
Lily,
Vanessa, Jada, and
Riley.
It's so hard.
Her name's
Riley, I guess. If I called your name, come here and grab one of these sets. You should only have 4. Now choose one of the strings. There's enough. Alright, and when I say go, you're going to reach them all into the string.
Oh, at once?
Yeah, you can have them here, here, and here. Oh, just put it there. It might. Where's it? Right there.
Ready?
Go. As you can see, some flooded out, and that is 100% normal. The more that flood out is the more that it shows about river flooding. The flooding is caused because all the water is all coming together and the river can't hold it, so it throws it out on shore, saying, I can't hold you because there's too much. And that leading to landslides and a lot of other stuff that I don't really know about. Also, I learned this, that if say you have the nicest beach on your own little private island that you could ever think about, and then in 2 years it turns into a lagoon. It's because the sand and the water, they mix at every high tide. They would just completely, it just washes out back into the ocean. And pretty soon, after a long time, all that sand would pull itself apart, and it would just be like a big crater. And then with that crater would come a bunch of water coming in, and then it would start to pull apart the inside, with flowing out all the sand back into the ocean. And that leads to the lagoon happening because the beach tears itself apart because of all the water particles taking the sand back out into the ocean. Questions or comments? Lisa.